So this is a mistake a lot of people make when it comes to building courage, which is something you need to do to be able to speak to women, make asks in business or when you're selling, just to do basically anything in life that's new to you. You're gonna need courage. To make decisions, you need courage. That was from Think and Grow Rich. He said to make decisions takes courage. So if you want to make decisions better, build courage, build that muscle because on the other side of a decision, you're cutting something off. So you got to decide to cut something off, and you got to be courageous in the fact that jumping into the unknown, jumping into committing all on one thing, right? In any good thing, you have to make a decision. To commit to a relationship, you got to say no to everybody else. To commit to a business, you got to say no to every other business model. So to make decisions, it takes courage. So a lot of people have this misconception with building courage that they're gonna get it by thinking about it. They're gonna get it by wishing for it. They're gonna get it without doing scary things. Doing things while you're scared of them is how you build courage. Not doing things when you're not scared of them. Just like doing things when they're difficult for you to do, when your mind is saying, I don't want to do them, is how you build discipline, not before that. So God sends you scary things that He knows you need to do. He sends you opportunities to get what you want, but it's on the other side of some scary gap. And Layla Hormozi, she has a good quote on this. She says, fear is a mile wide and an inch deep. So earlier, my friend was telling me, he said, I'm trying to build new courage in this area. But to get through to the other side, I feel like I'm just punching at a wall and nothing's happening. I'm punching the wall over and over and over, and I can't get myself to move. I can't get myself to do it. What I told him is it's because you're doing it wrong. Punching at a wall is not the way you build courage. Walking through the wall is how you build courage. Walking across the river is how you build courage. You don't stare at the other side of the river. You don't stand on this side of it and look down at your feet and like, come on, go. Like, give me courage. Get me to the other side. You don't do that. You just walk across the river. So when Layla Hormozi says fear is a mile wide and an inch deep, just think of a bunch of water that is literally a mile wide. So it looks terrifying. You're like, I could not get across that. I'll drown before I make it to the other side. And it looks deep. It looks scary. But right when you step in, you realize it's an inch deep. And you're much taller than an inch. And you can just keep walking. Nothing happens. On the other side of fear is just rewards. Nothing really happens. There's no tiger there. You're not going to die. The girl's not going to kill you. Asking somebody for a sale and them saying no isn't going to hurt you. So if you want to build courage, do things while you're scared. Seek out scary things and do them. As you build courage in one area of life, it bleeds over to the rest of your life. So if you want to build courage in sales, build courage talking to women. If you want to build courage in sales and talking to women, build courage in going to the gym. Go do things you don't want to do today that scare you today, and you'll build courage. That courage muscle will take you far because it bleeds across your entire life. You just need to build the muscle of courage. You can have big ass fucking guns from the gym and have zero courage. This is another quote I always say. People that are absolutely shredded, that still can't go jump into the business game, that still can't go walk up to a girl and say, what's up? Those people have big muscles in the gym, but they have no muscles with courage. They have big ass muscles, but you have bigger balls than them if you walk up to the girl. If you go start the business, go out and build the muscle of courage because it'll make you a more formidable opponent in any endeavor of life. It will help you win things that you couldn't have possibly won without it, and it will help you stand out because most people won't do it. They won't do scary things. There's very few leaders, and the leaders are the people that went out and built courage.